Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Treviso, to the Dynamic Billard Treviso Open here in the BHR Hotel in Italy. We have day 2 today, and today started with matches from the losers round. And there, one of the remarkable results we had was Bruno Muratore. After having lost yesterday to Jani Siekkinen from Finland with 9-6, he lost again to a Scandinavian player today in the first losers round. His opponent Andreas Gerven from Sweden defeated him 9-5, and that ends Bruno Muratore's journey here at the Dynamic Treviso Open. Another big name that falls out of the tournament field is Imran Majid from Great Britain. Yesterday he lost 9-6 to Ivo Arts from the Netherlands, and today he met Sami Hammalainen from Finland. Pretty underrated, however. 9-8 was the final result in favor of the Finnish player. Markus Schamat had to deal with Ralf Eckert from Germany in the losers bracket, but that did not create any problem for him. 9-2 was the final result in favor of Schamat, and that puts him through on the losers side. Heartbreaker, Roman Hübler from Czech Republic and Tobias Bongas, one of the young guns from Germany. They went hill-hill 8-8, and at 8-8 it was Roman Hübler who had the better nerves and won the match with 9-8 to oust Tobias Bongas from the event. And that takes us to the winners qualification round. And as you can see on the results, we had the match between #1 player Nick Vandenberg from the Netherlands and former world champion Oliver Ortmann from Germany. And if you remember, Vandenberg needs to be at least 5th here in order to remain on his points or get better. Otherwise, his victory in the 2014 Eurotour Series would be in danger. Now, this is what happened in the last rack of that match.
We're in the match between Nick Vandenberg and Oliver Ortmann. Vandenberg is trailing 7-8. The match went along rack by rack. None of them really got a big advantage over the other one, and here we can see that the balls are quite nicely spread. However, the beginner, the 2 ball is not so easy. He has to play a follow-through shot, which he does. Vandenberg, but a little bit too short on the 3. He needs to play with the rest and has a very thin cut, and that doesn't constitute the problem for him. But there is the problem now, is the 4 ball. He doesn't get any clear shot on it, so he has to come up with a safety, or he tries a 2-way shot. He tries to pocket the 8. I would think that this is a bit of a lucky outcome for him. And now Ortmann has to try and come up with a good safety here. He tries to have the 6 ball in between the 2 balls, but he completely did not achieve what he wanted to. Now Vandenberg tries to play safe, but again, that's not necessarily what he wanted. He wanted to hide the 4 ball from Ortmann, but he can see a little bit of it. So now Ortmann comes up with a decent safety shot. Here he hides the 4 ball behind the 5, 8 and 7 for Vandenberg, who tries to go for it. And look at that, what a great attempt. But he doesn't make it. To the contrary, he leaves it hanging over the pocket for Ortmann, and he knows that this is something that you should not leave for a player of Ortmann's caliber. And he was right in thinking so. Ortmann has 5 balls left on the table, more or less out in the open. They do not really constitute a problem for him. Now he would be the only one that could defeat himself if he makes another grave mistake. But the way he plays these balls, you can tell that he is not about to make any mistake anymore. Nice position for the 8. And he comes straight, almost straight on the 9, and he wins the match over Vandenberg with 9-7 and puts the Dutch player to the loser side.
So that brings Ortmann to the single elimination stage of that match, whereas Van den Berg needs to win another match on the loser side in order to join the last 32 players tonight. Other matches on the winners qualification round include Ruslan Chinahoff from Russia defeating Daniele Corrieri with 9-1. That was a really huge defeat for Corrieri. One could say Chinahoff wiped the floor with the Italian. The Terminator, Niels Feyen, just recently as part of Team Europe won the Mosconi Cup. However, here he had to give in to Wojtek Drajdos from Poland. 9-7 was the final result in favor of the Polish lad. Fedor Gorst from Russia won his winners qualification round match over Mario He from Austria with 9-7. His teammate Albin Ushan Jr. was more successful. He won his match 9-5 over Dennis Grabe from Estonia. Remember, Grabe took 2 consecutive Euro Tours in Austria and in Slovenia this year. So he's definitely a player to keep an eye on. And last but not least, Mark Gray won his match over Petri Makkonen from Finland with 9-8 and is also through on the to the single elimination stage of the event. We are now down to the losers 4th round and then the losers qualification, and we will have tonight the first round of single elimination played here at the BHR Treviso Hotel. If you want to follow the action live, you can always do so at kazum.com, become a premium member, watch up to 8 tables in the live stream, or you can find all live scoring, you can find information about scheduling and the players on eurotouronline.com. That concludes the coverage for the moment. I see you later.